It's beautiful Saturday morning, the 4th of May 2019. What we have for you this morning is new ministers. Buhari short at kitchen cabinet members, others, see details. Good morning and welcome to my channel Swag TV. Please don't forget to subscribe by hitting that red button and also hit the bell close to it so that you can receive notification from me whenever I post on this platform. New ministers, Buhari short out kitchen cabinet members, others. Ahead of his inauguration for the second term on May 29, President Muhammadu Buhari has kept members of his Kishi cabinet, close associates and outgoing ministers in suspense with regard to those who will be in his new team. The president has opted to go solo in choosing the new set of ministers. Some members of his inner power circle, popularly called the Cabal, who went to London during the week to see him, were denied access on the basis of Buhari's strict instructions. Only a minister named with head was allowed to meet with the president in London. It was, however, not clear whether the minister took some document to him. At press time, the president had not demanded any ministerial nomination list from either the All Progressive Congress (APC) or the governors elected on the platform of the party. Many of the outgoing ministers have been running to the governors of their states, asking that some words be put in for their return to the cabinet. The president himself was said to have expressed surprise at the high number of names dropped in some states for ministerial slots. According to findings made by our correspondent, the president has adopted a tough approach to the formation of his cabinet, unlike in 2015, when some members of his kitchen cabinet hijacked the privilege of assisting him to source for good hand imposed their friends, allies on him. It was learned that all those who wanted to influence appointments into the cabinet were shot at in London. A top source said it seems Buhari has realized that there are some dead woods in his cabinet which he ought to offload. He is keeping the choice of new minister to himself alone. Even those who should know have been fenced off. His London itinerary was not wholly kept to himself until the last minute. He did not allow close associates, strategists and members of his kitchen cabinet to have access to him in London. Those who went to London came back empty-handed. Only an outgoing minister was allowed access to the president. The minister was still in London as at 7 p.m. today. We did not know what informed this sudden change of attitude, but it seems the president is really determined to live up to his promise to leave sustainable legacy in his second term by looking for the right people to serve in his cabinet. Investigation also revealed that the president has not demanded any ministerial nomination list either from the APC or the governors in the ruling party. Reliable government source said you can cross-check from the party. Buhari has not asked for any input from APC. Does he really need it? Are you saying he does not know what to do unlike 2015? He did not request for nomination from the APC governor, not to talk of receiving any list from them. So governor attempted to gauge his mood, but he was not committed. He only kept quiet and allowed the governor to do the talking. Both the party and the governors have also respected themselves by not putting pressure on him. A governor said, "The truth is that we have not been asked by the president to make recommendations on ministerial nominees. We have tried to be careful too because he does not choose our commissioners for us. I can say that we are really in the dark like other Nigerians." Ironically, some of the outgoing ministers run to governors to influence their retention by the president. We cannot say whether or not the president will contact us. Section 147(1) to 3 directs the president to appoint at least 36 ministers. unless the constitution is amended. The section read, there shall be such offices of ministers of the government of the Federation as may be established by the President. Any appointment to the office of minister of the government of the Federation shall, if the nomination of any person to such office is confirmed by the Senate, is made by the President, any appointment or under subsection 2 of this section by the President shall be in conformity with the provision of section 14 of 3 of this Constitution, provided that in giving effect to the provision aforesaid, the President shall appoint at least one minister from each state, who shall be an indigene of such states. Meanwhile, the Presidency last night dismissed the rumor of possible extension of the President's 10 days vacation on health grounds. The senior special assistant to the President on media and publicity, Malangaba Shahu, simply said this story on the President's return is absolutely shameful and disgusting. This is what we have for you this morning, coming from the Presidency. Please drop your comment below, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for news updates, celebrity updates. Click the red button and also click that bell for notification whenever we post on this platform. Thank you and have a nice day.